An 18-month reign of terror
What the hell? Overshot! Bully Ray! Anderson's got the hammer!
has ended. Tonight, the aces and eights will be buried forever.
I have a little something special in store for these little puppies.
The semifinals of the TNA World Heavyweight Title Tournament have been set. The Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle will take on Magnus. And the It Factor Bobby Roode will battle the charismatic enigma Jeff Hardy.
World champion material. Once again, the It Factor.
Tonight,
We're going to have the Dixie Carter special Thanksgiving edition of Impact.
Kurt Angle and Bobby Roode take their bitter rivalry to the next level as Team Angle goes to war with Team Roode.
You are going to give me the best main event you've ever given me.
Who will be left standing? Impact Wrestling starts right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Anderson. Tonight, we give a proper burial to the aces and eights.
Welcome, everyone, to this Thanksgiving night special edition of Impact Wrestling. Kurt Angle and Bobby Roode are on a collision course to meet in the World Title Tournament. And tonight, it's Team Angle versus Team Roode in an 8-man tag team elimination match. And happy holidays from Orlando, Florida. It's Mike Tenay and Taz, and there is a festive mood in the air on this Thanksgiving night 2013. And we open with the entrance of our boss, TNA President Dixie Carter. Taz, with aces and eights now disbanded, you are a man without a cut and a man without a club.
That's okay. I mean, the aces and eights thing, I kind of was getting to the point where I was kind of outgrowing the club.
Really?
It's not about me or that.
I never sensed that.
It's about our TNA lovely president, Miss Dixie Carter.
Thank you people so much. Thank you. Listen, things have been going so amazing for me lately. Like, I have been crazy busy that I decided to hire myself a chief of staff. Now, I have been interviewing people for weeks trying to find the right person. And while some of them had some great attributes, many of them did not have. But only one person had this very, very special attribute. And that person is British. And we all know, people, the British know how to treat royalty, right? And besides the accent is just so stinking cute, right? So please, people, do me a big favor. I want you all to stand up and give a warm welcome to my new chief of staff, Rockstar Spud.
What?
Rockstar Spud?
No way.
I mean, we've seen Rockstar Spud in the past here on Impact Wrestling. And as I recall, the winner of the TNA reality show, British Boot Camp, but now Dixie Carter's chief of staff.
Man, did this kid fall in poop. Man, did you get lucky on this deal. Holy cow.
I mean,
talk about happy Thanksgiving.
Taz, you're always schmoozing Dixie Carter.
Well, no.
I was wondering about the qualifications of Rockstar Spud.
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure. Look, she said she went through a whole interview process, and, you know, hey, congratulations, Mr. Spud. Nice head.
Well, first of all, Dixie, I just want to thank you for this tremendous opportunity. You see this woman right here? She guided me through the whole British Boot Camp reality series, which I won, by the way. She's the greatest boss in the entire world. And I'm here to warn the entire Impact Wrestling roster. I'm watching you. You see these eyes? They may as well be Dixie's eyes. Do you see these ears? They may as well be Dixie's ears. I'm watching watching your every move. Watch out.
Oh, he's a stooge.
And Dixie, being British and that I'm used to being around royalty, now that I'm in the United States, you're my queen.
Oh, that's too much.
So sweet, thank you. Listen, we've got to get down to business, and I want to give everybody an update on the World Title Tournament. We are down to 4 people, and earlier today I spun the Wheel of Dixie, and it has spoken, people. You are going to get Kurt Angle versus Magnus in a last man standing match, and you are going to get Bobby Roode versus Jeff Hardy in a tables match. What I'm most excited about tonight is that it's Thanksgiving, and I have picked something so excited from one of my family's many companies. They do it every year to motivate their workers. They take the company and they split the people right in half, and they make them compete against each other. And you know what it's called? It's called Winner, Winner, Turkey Dinner. Like, I love that part. Show them the turkey.
That's awesome.
So we're going to have some great matches on this show tonight. And every person that wins is going to be treated to a feast fit for a king. And everybody that loses, well, sorry, people, they get nothing because they are losers. You see, I am doing this. I am doing this to make my people who work for me thankful for all I do, unlike AJ Styles, who has never shown me this much thankfulness in his entire life. But enough about him, people, enough about him. What I'm out here to do is introduce you to somebody who's very, very special to me. I want you to welcome him. He is my kin, my nephew for the very first time in the ring with me, Ethan Carter III.
Ladies and gentlemen, EC3.
EC3, baby.
So we're sitting in on history here.
First time ever EC3 has been in the same ring at the same time as Auntie. That's Dixie Carter.
And this is her favorite nephew.
And well, of course, look, if he was your nephew, he'd be your favorite nephew. This guy, Mike, he's in a whole nother stratosphere than people like you, than the common folk. He's a 1%er, Mike. You know what that means?
He's at the top.
Top of the heap. Top of the heap. He's a Carter, my man. I love him.
Did you point out he's undefeated?
He is undefeated, yes. Why wouldn't he be?
Did you maybe question the quality of the competition he's had to face so far?
No, I have not. Everyone's a threat when they're in the ring with you.
Now, Aunt D has provided me the opportunity tonight to fly my own opponent in, and this man used to run roughshod over the TNA roster. He is my biggest challenge to date. But remember, I am undefeated. Some would say unbeatable. And why is that, Aunt D?
Because
we're the Carters, and the world needs us.
There you go.
It's in harmony. That's awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, on this Thanksgiving night, Ethan Carter III against his international opponent that he's had flown in, and it's next.
Who is it?
As we welcome you back to a special Thanksgiving night edition of Impact Wrestling, the undefeated EC3, Ethan Carter III, awaits the introduction of his opponent.
Hey, he flew this guy in. Who is it?
He's hot. He's spicy. He tastes great. Curry Man!
Oh, no.
Curry Man's back?
Curry Man's in the house.
I mean, we haven't seen Curry Man in several years here in TNA. Masked Man certainly had a measure of success, both as a singles wrestler and a tag team competitor.
I don't think EC3's too impressed, even though he flew this dude in, handpicked by that man. He's trying to take out TNA legends. That's a funky dance. Oh, he's got the little hat gimmick on. Look at him. Hey, hey, hey.
There you go. I knew you'd get into this.
Dude, that's cool.
How can you not?
Well, that's possible. And this guy, I'll tell you what, he's loaded with energy, yeah? He's hot, he's spicy, and Christy said he tastes great. Well, this is a good Thanksgiving.
We're going to hear from Curry Man. Listen to this.
Konnichiwa! Kareman Grad Vibak TNA! Kobashi Kenta Misara Mitsuharu Yosha!
Well, Curry Man running down the roster of some of the Japanese wrestling greats, and obviously EC3 not impressed with his knowledge of Japanese wrestling history.
EC3, he's all business, baby. And when he goes to Japan, or if he goes to Japan, EC3 I'm talking about, he'd be a gigantic star, bigger than Curry Man. Curry Man, so he's from Japan. What's with the curry? Isn't that like an Indian thing?
Well, it's a spice that's used on food all over the world. Come on.
Watch this, look. You say, I am what?
I am rich.
That's tremendous. Yeah, he's just got that gaze in his eyes. This Ethan Carter III. He's just, look, he's extremely wealthy. That's obvious. His genetics, as he spoke about.
Did you mention extremely entitled also?
He's a little entitled, a little bit. Curryman trying to fight back here a little bit.
Did you mention about his aunt, Dixie Carter, and now's the time to get in that correct pipeline from our TNA president. Be the first, get the scoop before anybody else. Follow Dixie on Twitter at TNA Dixie. That's where you go to get dialed in. Off the back body drop.
Look at this.
Wow. EC3 just relentless with these shots.
Wow. Look at that.
But the intensity of I think we both were dialing at the same time there to this offensive attack of Ethan Carter III.
It was coming off his face. You could just see the rage. Look at this. Crying at the man's face. Tell you what, he's put together. This guy's chiseled up. He's nothing but attitude. And like you said, entitled. He knows, you know, that he's just a different species than most.
Powerful corner clothesline, and then takes Curry Man, who really has never gotten untracked in this match, and then drops him right in the back of his head with a backdrop suplex.
Lightweight work right here for that young man, EC3. Doing what he wants, when he wants, with the funky derby wearing Curry Man.
Right back to the offense goes Ethan Carter.
It looks like EC3 is kind of shifted up his intensity a little bit than what we've seen as of recent, as if he wasn't intense enough. But how about Curry Man here?
And now Curry Man going to try and get things rolling. Connects with the drop kick. Series of forearm shots. Rocking Ethan Carter III. Who counters and fires him back first into the turnbuckles with power.
Oh, he missed that right there. Oh, boxed the ears right there. EC3 and look at this Curry Man.
He's entertaining.
Not kidding.
Flying hip attack in the corner.
Konnichiwa. Well, I'll tell you what, EC3, you better be careful here. Curry Man's catch.
Curry Man goes up to the rope and pays the price.
That was a nasty landing right. Look at the face right there of EC3. Wow. Good God, what a short clothesline. Yeah. I mean, I tell you, Mike, we have not seen this kind of, as we keep saying, intensity, but that's the adjective that comes to mind.
He is definitely taking it up a notch. And you're pointing out to the crowd, one finger in the air. And I think by now, many of us know that it's time for the 1%er.
Thanks for coming, Curry Man.
Wow.
Your winner, Ethan Carter III.
Tell you what, Mike, that's a whole lot of attitude right there. This kid's got a certain swagger about him, a moxie about him.
Yet another victory for the nephew of our TNA president, Dixie Carter.
Hush up, Mike, hush up. The man's gonna speak. Come on.
I am EC3, and I'm a Carter. The world needs us.
Curryman, the latest victim of Ethan Carter III. And with that victory, EC3 remains undefeated in Impact Wrestling. Last Thursday at Turning Point in the TNA World Heavyweight Championship Tournament, we saw longtime rivals Cowboy James Storm and Bobby Roode meet in a Florida death match. Both men held nothing back. They left everything in the ring as we witnessed one of the most violent matches in recent memory. As James Storm repeatedly answered the 10 count, keeping the match alive, Bobby Roode became desperate. He wanted to not only win the match, but to end the Cowboys' career. That's when Storm's tag team partner Gunner hit the ring and threw in the towel, ending the match, but saving the Cowboy from a gruesome injury.
Listen, Gunner, I want to thank you and Storm for teaming up with me tonight.
Yeah.
Listen, my focus is on Bobby Roode, and only Bobby Roode. If anybody gets in my way, you take them out.
Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
Hey,
What's up, guys?
How you doing? Hey.
What's up, brother?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
You all right to wrestle?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, you got your problems, Bobby. I got my problems, Bobby. Whatever the problems is we got can be settled some other time. Because if we don't stand side by side out there, we ain't got a chance.
Hey, listen. Before you leave, before we go do this, just so you know, what I did last week, I was just doing it because I thought that was what was right.
Yeah. All right, listen. Team Angle versus Team Roode. Let's get this done.
Let's do it. Let's do it. We got this.
Well, it sounds like there's tension on Team Angle. We'll see if that trust factor is there later tonight. But don't go anywhere because the knockouts are next. Velvet Sky versus the Amazon Lady Tapa when we return to Impact Wrestling.
So that's what I'm saying, bro. The bromance, think about it. Now we got our own personal DJ. Zima Ion, bro.
That's what I'm talking about.
Bros, we're going to be like a modern-day LFO.
Yeah. Exactly.
How do you spell that, bro?
LFO?
I say it as the L.
Legend, but I mean a whole salad.
Hey, bro, please, no. Please tell me that's not what I think it is, bro.
You're right. 2013 Turkey Bowl. It's everyone's favorite time of year. It's a tradition. We do it every year.
Bro.
I had to wear that thing. We're not doing it. I'm gonna go make a protein shake right now.
We're not wrestling you.
See you later.
It's not happening, bro.
We got something really important to do.
You're right. You're not wrestling me. I'm done. I've been promoted.
Promoted, bro.
You're looking at the High Chancellor of the Turkey Bowl. I'm making all the decisions. And his first appointment, we're gonna have tag team squabbles with double the gobbles.
Yeah.
2 turkey sticks.
Double gobbles, bro. Double gobbles.
It's better because there's 2 instead of 1.
Okay,
who are the bromans wrestling, bro? Who are we wrestling into then?
Let me do this. See me take notes. Ready? And in this corner, weighing in at 214 and a half.
Shut up! Who are we wrestling?
Who are we wrestling?
Who are we wrestling, bro?
I've thought about it.
Who's in the match?
Yeah. About that one?
I've thought about it a bunch.
Who are we wrestling, bro?
This guy. All right, we got a challenge.
The sound guy? No. That's one guy.
That's only one guy, bro.
Okay.
Who are we wrestling?
You need a team. You're right. That was a test and you both passed.
You're an idiot.
You're wrestling Devin and Nerf.
Who?
Nerf and
Devin and
Drew. Drewby. Right?
They're cute.
Yeah.
not
These guys?
These two.
These two?
Yeah.
The bromance versus these two.
Gobble, gobble.
Boom! Hey, listen up, bro. This is serious business. When you lose to us, you're both doing the turkey dance.
Oh, show him how it's done. Show him how it's done.
Duck out!
That's a good one. Mine's a little bit different. Hey, look at something like this.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from the Big Apple, Velvet Sky.
Well, it sounds like TNA's Thanksgiving tradition continues later tonight with the bromance. As the beautiful Velvet Sky makes her way to the ring, we wanted to say thank you to all of the fans who tuned in last week for Turning Point. that event, a huge success, and now we are pleased to announce that on Thursday, December the 19th, we are bringing Final Resolution live and free to Spike TV. Be sure to check out all of Impact Wrestling's social media outlets for updates over the next few weeks.
And her opponent accompanied by your Knockouts champion, Gail Kim, Lady Tapa.
Look at Gail Kim. She looks unbelievable.
Look at Lady Tapa.
I'd rather look at Gail Kim, no disrespect at the moment, but I'm just saying, Lady Tapa, you look at her as just a wrecking machine. I mean, I got to say, Gail Kim looks pretty sharp herself.
Yeah, you're right. The knockout wrecking machine, the Amazon, Lady Tapa, and what an alliance this has been. Actually, a positive for both Lady Tapa and Gail Kim. Yes, the three-time Knockouts champion Gail Kim going to be at ringside to watch this Amazon Lady Tapa in action against Velvet Sky.
Two totally different human beings here in this type of a contest.
Good way to put it.
Let's call this the right way here. I mean, look, it's Thanksgiving and all. I got it.
Yeah, right.
Everybody's supposed to be happy. Everybody's eating turkey and cranberries and mashed potatoes and yams. But the thing is, you got someone like Velvet Sky, who's a very credible girl,
yes.
former world Knockouts champ, athletic, quick, tough. But she's a beautiful person. She was part of the beautiful people. Where someone like Lady Tapa, well, wow, she's a straight-up savage. You know what I mean? Savage.
Impactful shot in the corner by Lady Tapa as we invite you to take advantage of the shoptna.com Black November sale. Get the latest Impact Wrestling deluxe action figures featuring everyone from Austin Aries to Jeff Hardy to, yes, the lovely Velvet Sky, all available now at shoptna.com. And I think this is a pretty good strategy for Velvet Sky to try and even things up against the much, much larger Lady Tapa.
Well, that's the thing, Lady Tapa's so powerful, so big. Snapmare's Velvet off of her, but Velvet's tenacious. You know, she's resilient. She'll keep coming at you. It'll be tough, though. Tough sledding right here for the lovely Velvet Sky, because Lady Tapa's in the zone. Oh.
Well, again, the quickness of Velvet Sky. That could be the difference in this match for Velvet here, getting the offense rolling against Lady Tapa. Knockouts champion involved.
Well, I mean,
there you go.
What? Oh, come on, Stifler.
Send him to the back, Stifler.
Right, I know. But I don't understand. I think that's a little uncalled for.
What are you talking about?
Well, it's Thanksgiving. I mean, Gail's beautiful to look at.
Turn the other cheek on Thanksgiving?
Oh, no, it's Thanksgiving. I'm just saying I'm thankful that we have Gail here in our company.
Gail Kim sent to the back, and now it boils down to a one-on-one situation with Lady Tapa and Velvet Sky. Remember, it's still to come, that huge 8-man elimination tag team match, Team Angle versus Team Rude. As Lady Tapa just taking her by the hair, taking Velvet by the head and the hair, and just smashing her repeatedly against the ring, against the mat, and now, shot off into the corner. Velvet in deep trouble here against Lady Tapa.
Yeah, Velvet's got to try and do something, oh, wow, she got nailed again by this Amazon-like Lady Tapa. She's gigantic.
Well, that wrestling in her blood, you think about her uncle, the Barbarian, and she is bringing that same kind of attitude, that same wrestling style here to Impact Wrestling in the Knockouts division.
It's tough for Velvet to get out of the blocks here. Nice knees to the ribs. Good job by Velvet. That really jacked the jaw of Tapa. Can Velvet string together a couple of moves here, a couple of round kicks?
I think that and create some separation to get some power behind the moves, behind the strikes, and the kicks, and the boot just caught her flush in the face.
The size advantage that Lady Tapa has, so difficult for Velvet to counteract that.
The kick to the jaw of Velvet has her totally on the defensive now as, oh, wow. Lady Tapa on top of Velvet Sky for the 3 count and another victory.
Your winner, Lady Tapa.
Well, Velvet Sky showed a lot of heart and toughness in that contest. But what's interesting to me is that the knockout champ, Gail Kim, she has possibly the toughest opponent going after a title on her side in Lady Tapa.
Still to come, it's Kurt Angle and Bobby Roode on opposite sides. Team Angle versus Team Roode tonight on this Thanksgiving special edition of Impact Wrestling. And nothing says Thanksgiving like the turkey suit. Turkey Bowl Commissioner Eric Young and his wife ODB are on their way. The TNA tradition continues right after this.
Dearly beloved, we're gathered here today to mourn the passing of the Aces and Eights.
Chancellor of the Turkey Bowl, Eric Young, and his wife ODB are ready for Turkey Bowl 2013. Here we go.
The tag team edition.
Good point.
Oh, thanks. Don't sound so surprised.
You are now in the mix with resident DJ Zima Ion. And it's my honor to introduce the TNA World Tag Team Champions. Two men with bodies so heavenly, they sweat holy water. Robbie, Jesse, the Bro Man!
Well, there is a rich tradition in TNA when it comes to Thanksgiving night. And Turkey Bowl this year, no exception thanks to Eric Young.
I'll tell you what, boom! I'm digging it. DJ Zima, I love it. I love it.
It's not too annoying, is it?
No, I love it. That's just great. Great, kid from Brooklyn. You kidding me? I'm used to this.
Taz, awful lot at stake here in the Turkey Bowl 2013. Losers, yeah, they've got to wear the turkey suit, but think about the winners. They get to move on to Dixie Carter's big Thanksgiving dinner celebration.
Give it up for your tag champs.
Well, speaking of losers.
And their opponents, Dewey Barnes and Norm Burnham.
Oh, my God.
Just like that.
Just like that.
You're calling them losers.
You damn skippy, hippie. I mean, look at these guys. They're rocking the members-only jackets.
Yeah. You've seen that in the past from them.
I know. I mean, it's... I've seen guys with arms bigger than Fernham's legs. And I think that Jesse might be one of those guys. No disrespect to Robbie. He's more of a quad guy.
Taz, you are a member, aren't you?
I've never been a member of in my life of anything. Some have called you a member, I heard. But I'll tell you, Dewey Barnes and North Burnham, they're definitely members. They got the jacket. They got the really bad wrestling attire. They're setting the business back at least 6 to 7 years right now. Maybe 10.
Hey, is this a joke, bro? I mean,
yes,
Jesse,
it is.
We gotta be honest here, Norv. You look like a hairless hamster, bro.
Good one, Robbie.
Funny. Joke's over. You're standing in the ring with the bromance. Look at us. Look at you. Look at us. Now back to you. We are the TNA World Tag Team Champions. What Robbie's trying to say is you two are nothing.
The nerd got slapped.
And one more thing.
Oh, whoa. Are you kidding me?
Whoa, this quick roll up. Get it right here.
Whoa.
Wow.
That would have been an insanely huge upset. Oh, my God, the nerds are getting chucked around like yesterday's garbage. Oh, my, look at this.
Check out
the
this
bro down.
double team.
That's the bro down. Nailed the bro down.
The quick covering. Are you kidding me?
Snap Furman in half.
And to the surprise of nobody, your winners, the TNA World Tag Team Champions, the Bromans!
I got to get that sound from my phone when I get a text message.
Did I mention that the Bromans are going to move on?
Nice talking, Mike.
Dixie's dinner.
Time to put on your turkey suit and do your little dance, boys. Put the turkey suit on, bro.
Well, the turkey suit would be an improvement to the two outfits they're currently wearing.
Gaga! 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 Gaga!
Any chance he can hit the horn again?
Gaga! 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 Gaga!
What the hell is it? What kind of a turkey do they have in New Jersey? What the hell is wrong with it?
Gaga! Gaga! Gaga!
What kind of a turkey? What kind of a dance?
Is that a gobble sound? Like gaga, gaga, no?
Dance like a turkey! Dance like a turkey, damn it! Gaga!
Oh my God, he's getting a little too excited over this, Robbie.
Gaga! Gaga!
Well, they look better.
Dance!
The nerds might like this, actually. They like to entertain themselves. You know, they don't have a lot of friends.
Entertain themselves. Is that what you call it?
That's kind of what I said. Oh my God, this is awkward.
Did you say awkward or awful?
Both.
Well, that wouldn't be complete unless you put the turkey head on,
Cover your face and your head area, Bonds, please. I'm begging you. Look at ODB and the Chancellor.
Well, how about North Furnham and Dewey Barnes? They've sort of embraced this.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Who would like being dressed up like a turkey? I guess a nerd.
Check out the High Chancellor of the Turkey Bowl.
Well, he's just demented anyway, and his drunken wife running around like a trailer park trash. Don't get me wrong. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. What the hell? Can we get out of this segment?
Hit the horn again! Still to come, it's a huge Impact Wrestling main event when Team Angle battles Team Rude in an 8-man elimination tag team match. And Taz, you're not going to want to miss this. The funeral for your Aces and Eights, that also still to come tonight.
Oh, great. Can't wait.
Happy Thanksgiving. AJ Styles, he accomplished his dream by becoming World Heavyweight Champion once again.
Dixie, I'm gonna make you pay.
The following is brought to you by the Friends of AJ.
It's an honor and a privilege to defend this World Heavyweight title here in AAA, Mexico.
Why did I travel over 1,400 miles? Why did I leave home? I'm surrounded by unfamiliar faces in an unfamiliar world. To show the man that I am, and that being a champion means something. Japan has a deep history of great wrestling. They have respect for world champions. Unlike you, Dixie Carter, what does it mean to make a difference in this business? What does it mean to be a world champion? These are questions you will never know the answer to, Dixie. You start to feel what it's like to pay. Go ahead, crown your champion. There's only one true champion, and his name is AJ Styles.
This message has been brought to you by the Friends of AJ.
What is this? Ugh! Give me a... Get over here. Get over here right now. AJ Styles, this little game, it is over. It is over. This world tour you're on, I gave you that belt when you drove off to go back to Gainesville, Georgia and play with it as a toy, not to take it around the world and defend my intellectual property, not yours. You know what? Two things about me you don't know. One, I have a lot of shoes. And two, I have even more lawyers, and every single one of them are going to be all over you to shut you down. And more importantly, I want you to listen really good. I want my World Heavyweight title back! And you have 1 week. 1 week! 1 week to return it to me. Do you understand? Because now you are on notice. Ugh. God, I can't believe him.
AJ Styles has a deadline. That's 1 week from tonight. But we don't have to wait to see Kurt Angle versus Bobby Roode. It's Team Angle versus Team Roode. The tag team elimination is still to come.
Guys, look at us. Look at us right now. 4 of the greatest professional wrestlers that this company has ever had. That's true. Chris Sabin, present X Division champion, greatest X Division champion of all time. That's true. The greatest tag team in the business. Am I right?
You got it.
No bad influence.
You got it, baby. Yeah.
And the It Factor Professional Wrestling, and the man who has beaten Kurt Angle not only once, but 2 times in a row, Bobby Roode. That's right. You guys saw what I did to James Storm last week. I was seconds away from ending his career before Gunner came in and threw in the towel.
Yeah, that sucked.
Seconds away.
I wish he was 10 minutes late, man. It would have been great to see you kill James Storm in the middle of that ring.
You know what else tonight's about? Winner, winner. Turkey dinner. And I, for one, cannot wait to feast on some delicious turkey, some stuffing, some cranberries, some gravy. Speaking of which, remember when we were drug tested a few months ago and Joe Park tested positive for gravy? I remember that. What was up with that? Remember that?
I remember that.
You know what, guys?
It's fine. How can just,
you know me, guys.
What the hell
You know
was
me,
up with
right?
that?
I love a good joke. But tonight, it's serious. Tonight, we prove again that Bobby Roode is better than Kurt Angle.
You know it.
Without a doubt.
You know it,
You
Doctor.
are.
You know it.
Seldom wrong, right again.
Down with that.
Yeah.
He's going that way. Let's
We
follow.
should go. Let's go. Let's go.
And we are just moments away from the special ceremony, celebrating, remembering the club formerly known as Aces and Eights. The man responsible for their elimination is Mr. Anderson, and that funeral is next, tonight on Impact Wrestling.
Look, fish and chips, toad in the hole,
Wait a minute.
Sunday lunch.
We're talking about Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah, what do you look,
turkey,
what do you Yanks eat for
yams,
Thanksgiving?
Mashed potatoes, broccoli. That's what you
right,
get.
okay, look. Right, turkey, right? I want turkey, I want mashed potato, peas, carrots. She loves carrots, all right? Just make it good.
Okay.
Well, go on then.
Go in.
God, bloody Yanks.
Listen, Magnus, I really appreciate you teaming up with me tonight.
Hey, don't mention it, Kurt. Listen, I know the Mafia might be gone, but my respect for you is not, okay? And I know next week, it's you and me one-on-one. World title tournament. I mean, that's bigger than big. And I know you're not holding back.
No, I won't. I won't hold back. We're going to beat the hell out of each other. And I believe one of us is going to go on to become world heavyweight champion.
Yeah. Well, that's next week. Tonight, let's you and me go out there, take care of business, and let you get your hands on Bobby Roode.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right.
Thanks, man.
Bully tried taking from me what was most important in my life. My career, my wife, and my kids. I'm gonna go out there and take from him. Aces and Eights is done. Done! 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 Done!
Mr. Anderson, so intent on eliminating Aces and Eights forever. He's putting his career at stake. Taz just handed the hammer to Brooke. The hammer that has been used in so many of Bully Ray's victories. Overshot Bully Ray. Anderson's got the hammer. Aces and Eights are history. It is over. The 18-month reign of terror.
Dearly beloved, we're gathered here today to mourn the passing of the Aces and Eights. A part of you may have passed away with their demise. This will be a final tribute to their legacy. A day to celebrate all the good that they've done to this world.
Why are you crying?
Each of your lives were touched in some way by this group. So I now ask that anyone to please come up with any kind and positive words to speak. Anyone?
Gentlemen, I was trapped inside this organization for over a year. An organization responsible not only for keeping the miles off my Harley, but also many segments on the show. Yeah. I'd really like to thank Bully Ray's ex-father-in-law and ex-wife for sending over that delicious deli plate. Joe, good stuff, huh? But I'm sure one of you has something you'd like to offer. Kurt? Sure. Please. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Well, I had a couple of friends in the group. D'Lo Brown and Wes Briscoe. You all remember D'Lo, right? He's the guy that shakes his head that funny way. They actually, I think they did. They made a bobblehead out of him. Look at that. I wish you the best in your next life. Anybody else? Yeah, I'll go. Go ahead, Joe. Gentlemen, it's sad to be here on this occasion. You see, when the Aces and Eights first showed up in TNA, they were faceless marauders. Men who hid themselves behind masks. Beneath those masks, when we pulled them off, we found some of the most ugly visages ever thought up by man. Ugly. I bring this. Possibly the only substance on earth that makes you palatable to the human eye. And I lay this to rest in your memoriam. You know, we really shouldn't waste these. These are really, they're nice. They're cold right now, so if we should just get going. But they want. Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, they love this stuff. Kurt, you're always in the talk about this. No, maybe not. How about Father? Yeah, good man, good man, good man. Listen, gentlemen, to the Aces and Eights, may you ride your mopeds to the shores of Valhalla. Cheers, boys.
Unfortunately, Taz will still be with me at the broadcast table. I know, sorry. But fortunately, I am able to lay to rest today the stinky, the smelly cut that Taz wore for the past 18 months. And at the same time, not exactly sure how Brooks' booty shorts got under the announce table, but we're gonna lay those to rest at the same time. Eric, I think they hurt your feet.
Guys, I came here to shed a tear. To shed a tear for the men that we lost here tonight. That will never get a chance to wear this. Now don't worry. I got all kinds more of these. So we can live in the beauty of tradition forever. And we'll live on in the hearts of wrestling fans forever. Unlike the Aces and Eights, who we lost here tonight. I love you, Turkey.
Eric.
I can't let her go.
Eric, it's okay.
No! No, Turkey!
Come on, Eric.
Turkey!
Get yourself together.
Guys, there's one more thing we gotta take care of here. That's, this hammer. We've all seen it. lot of us have felt it. Helped beat Sting, Jeff Hardy. I mean, I don't think there's anybody in here besides maybe you, Mike, who hasn't been touched by Bully's hammer. I'd like to lay this thing to rest. I think I'm going to keep it. It's a perfectly good hammer.
Ken, you raped me of everything. And for that, I will never forgive you. You better sleep with one eye open. You better sleep with one eye open in the best interest of yourself, but more importantly, in the best interest of your pregnant wife. You all look at death as the last sleep. I look at it as the final awakening.
In anticipation of our huge main event on this special Thanksgiving night edition of Impact Wrestling, the teams are getting ready for battle. Bobby Roode, Kurt Angle, both on a collision course to meet in the World Title Tournament. But first, we get to see them square off tonight. It's Team Roode versus Team Angle. The 8-man tag team elimination match is next.
Last Saturday, Kurt Angle was invited to join international music group sensation One Direction for One D-Day, a 7-hour live streaming star-studded global event. Things got crazy when band member Liam Payne squared off against the Olympic gold medalist in a TNA ring. This unprecedented live streaming event was seen by millions of fans across the globe, resulting in a cultural and social media phenomenon. Go to ImpactWrestling.com to see the full match and pictures from One D-Day.
Oh, Angela, this is revolting. Listen, the turkey's fine, but you've got 20 minutes to fix this. Like, whatever this is, fix it. Fix this.
It will be fixed. It will be fixed.
Come on.
It will be fixed.
Oh, that's revolting. Oh.
Listen to this important news about Genesis. First time ever, Spike TV is bringing TNA Wrestling's Genesis to the Von Braun Center in Huntsville, Alabama. It's going to be live on January the 16th, and tickets go on sale tomorrow. Log on to ImpactWrestling.com. Find out how you can be a part of what's going to be an unforgettable night of action, and also 1 week from tonight, it's the Final Four of the World Title Tournament. And when Bobby Roode faces Jeff Hardy, they will meet in a tables match. And also, we will have the other semifinal must-win showdown as Kurt Angle meets Magnus, last man standing. On Thanksgiving night, this Impact Wrestling main event is brought to you by the makers of 5-Hour Energy.
The following contest is an elimination match. Introducing first, representing Team Roode, Chris Sabin, Christopher Daniels, Kazarian, and Bobby Roode.
It was 1 week ago tonight when TNA President Dixie Carter announced that we would have Team Roode versus Team Angle. This is an 8-man elimination tag team match. And how about the team that Captain Bobby Roode has assembled, Taz?
I love the team. Love the team with Bad Influence and Chris Sabin and himself, Bobby Roode. I'm a fan of this team. There's my man, Dr. Zhivago, right there. Daniels with those wacky welding shades on. They wear welding shades.
Don't you always wear welding shades on Thanksgiving?
Why not?
Sort of a tradition in your family.
Yeah, you go, you watch football, eat some turkey, and start welding stuff up. You know what I mean? You weld things up. Thanksgiving, you know what I mean? Yeah! Like this team. Yeah, you heard me. It's a welding sound of a welding gun.
No, welding. It's not even close to a welding sound effect.
And their opponents representing Team Angle, Gunner, the Cowboy James Storm, Magnus, and Kurt Angle.
Well, I'm so intrigued by the makeup of this team, especially when you take into account that Captain Kurt Angle has Magnus on his side tonight in this elimination tag. But 1 week from tonight, it's going to be Kurt Angle versus Magnus in the TNA World Heavyweight Championship Tournament. The Cowboy James Storm, Gunner, Magnus, and Captain Kurt Angle to face Bobby Roode's team of himself, Christopher Daniels, Kazarian, Chris Sabin. Again, keep in mind, this 8-man tag to be contested under elimination rules. When you are pinned, when you submit, you're taken out of the match. And at that point, Taz, it really boils down to the numbers game.
Well, interesting here, both captains kicking this thing off. We saw that the stain and the tension between these two last week, right in front of TNA President Dixie Carter. Look at that, nice single leg right there. Kurt looks like he's trying to get the ankle lock this early here.
You surprised?
No, not really. Kurt's aggressive.
So many people think that these two men, Kurt Angle, Bobby Roode, on a collision course to meet in the finals of the World Title Tournament.
I'm sure, Mike. I'm sure you're real proud of yourself. That,
what?
I wouldn't think that you would sink to that sophomoric humor. I can see other guys doing it. Not you. You're a senior man. You didn't have a senior moment. You had a sophomore. You're making fun of the funeral, aces and eights. That's nice.
What? You're upset. Aces and eights is gone. Disbanded for good, and you can't take it.
Just sitting there smiling away.
Yeah, wasn't it great?
Yeah, the
Aces and eights is history.
Yeah, well, if you're happy, you're happy. Yeah,
of course.
Taking little digs at me. That was nice with the vest, with the orange tie, and the sunglasses, stealing my gimmick. That was nice.
Change the subject. Let's talk about Magnus for a second. He's part of a big pay-per-view event. 4 teams are going to battle in a night of memorable matches. Superstars like Magnus, Mr. Anderson, James Storm, Christopher Daniels, Kazarian, so many more. TNA Wrestling to present one night only, the World Cup. It premieres Friday, December the 6th on pay-per-view. Contact your local cable or satellite provider.
Magnus has complete control of Kazarian. He's a big dude, Magnus, very powerful young man. And now, Storm, well, you know who he wants a piece of. But he's got Daniels instead of Bobby Roode. I got it, Mike. That's okay.
Well, you could really just finish your thought, couldn't you? You couldn't string together just a couple more words and complete the sentence. You have to wait for me. You have to put the heat on me.
No, usually you
try and embarrass me on Thanksgiving night.
Usually you interrupt me and speak for me. So I figured you would do that again. That's all.
Oh, only when you hesitate.
All right, here we go. Look at
Check
Gunner.
out the double team right there. Storm and Gunner.
I guess someone's spitting your cranberry juice this morning or something. Thanksgiving juice, wherever you're drinking. Monkey juice, banana juice on Thanksgiving. I don't know what you're doing.
Cranberry juice on Thanksgiving? I mean, I've heard cranberries on Thanksgiving. Cranberry juice? Are you juiced? What are you talking about?
We're obsessed with juices lately. But Daniels, think about a guy like Gunner. Big, giant Mr. Intensity himself. He's got to double or triple up on this guy.
And Gunner is the target of the attack outside the ring by the X-Division champion Chris Sabin as well as Kazarian. And now they toss a weakened Gunner in to Daniels, the Bad Influence tag team partner. And Daniels turns it over to Sabin. Here comes another double team from Team Rude. Sabin on top for the pin.
I tell you, Mike, we're lucky. We're lucky. James Storm is lucky that Gunner interjected himself last week. Otherwise, Bobby Roode was going to drive Storm to that barbed wire.
Couldn't agree with you more. It reached that point in the match where it was absolutely barbaric to see it go any further. And you're right. Great call on the part of Gunner to save his tag team partner, the Cowboy James Storm. And Mr. Intensity, showing just how intense he is. Attacking the turnbuckle in the corner, but now having to deal with the Bad Influence double team, and Gunner doing pretty well against both Daniels and Kazarian.
Big power man, put together like a brick, you know what house is Gunner. He's got
kind of a house.
You know what kind of house. And now, Cowboy is tagged in legal man on Sabin.
Storm, flying forearm shot. Inverted atomic drop and a powerful clothesline takes down the X-Division champ. Attention turned now to Daniels, who's fired off back first into the corner. Ooh. Oh! Side from the apron. Storm rocks Daniels. The back of Daniels to the front, to the chest of Sabin. Equal opportunity offense from the Cowboy.
Might be looking for it here, Mike. Looking for that last call.
Sure looks like it. Cowboy trying to set up in the corner. Oh! Kazarian just got nailed. But the quick roll-up by Sabin, who stacks up Storm for the pin.
James Storm has been eliminated.
Great job by Sabin. Talk about a quick thinker, ever the opportunist, Chris Sabin. Love it. Great job. And James Storm. Now I gotta go hit the old beer run, huh?
Right place,
saloon.
Right place, right time for Chris Sabin, the X Division champion. And you're right, opportunistic, exactly the word. And now with the Cowboy James Storm eliminated, we now have a 7-man tag, numbers advantage, 4-on-3 for Team Rude. Oh! Big-time clothesline by Magnus, drops Sabin. And Magnus just invites Daniels into the battle.
Yeah, well, when you're confident, as big and powerful and quick as Magnus is, he can do that. That Daniels is a very quick, shifty man, as we know.
And more shifty offense from Team Rude, courtesy of Bad Influence. Well, absolutely all about exploiting the numbers game. Not only having 4-on-3, but they use this double team to try and pin and eliminate Magnus.
It was excellent chemistry and teamwork by a true, well-oiled machine tag team in Kazarian and Daniels. A great job right there. Magnus having a hard time, and notice how Bobby Roode's team, they're cutting the ring in half, keeping Magnus from getting towards Kurt Angle's team to make a tag.
Well, the most basic of tag team strategy. No way you can argue with the effectiveness of this. Neckbreaker leads to a cover and a 2 count for Daniels on Magnus.
Got to just keep the pressure on Magnus because he's such a big man, powerful. You can't create to have that separate. Look at this. Look at this. See what I'm saying?
Wow.
How strong he is.
Remember, next week here on Impact Wrestling, the 2 semi-final matches in the TNA World Title Tournament. Tonight's 2 team captains in action. Bobby Roode to face Jeff Hardy. Kurt Angle to meet Magnus. As Gunner runs right in to the Kazarian elbow. Whoa is right. Caught in mid-move is Kazarian. And then the backbreaker across the knee by Gunner. Whoa. Yeah, is he going to go gun rack here? Gun rack backbreaker. Submission attempt on Kazarian. Broken up by Daniels. And Bad Influence hits the high-low on Gunner. And they stack him up and they beat him and eliminate Gunner.
Yeah, it took both of them to beat Gunner. Wasn't easy. Low sweep, flying clothesline. Gunner gets beat, he's gone.
And now the numbers edge goes to 4-on-2 here at this point for Team Rude. It's down to Magnus and Angle against the 4 members of the Bobby Roode team. And much like we saw earlier, it's all about cutting off the ring, especially when you have this big of an advantage.
Smart Daniels eliminating Angle from that apron, singling out Magnus. Magnus been taking a beating and a half here in this match.
Yeah, almost just when you think about it, like an accumulation of offense that has really put Magnus in a defensive position as he tries to get to his feet, gets caught by the Daniels jawbreaker. Usually you see Magnus stay one step ahead. Ooh, able to dig down deep here and send Daniels over the top and out to the floor.
Flying clothesline off the apron. Look at grabbing that knee is Magnus. He's had some issues. Uh-oh. Hope he's okay there.
Explosive move by Magnus off the apron, Taz, but the landing. Can we take another look at the landing here?
Let's see if we can see what happens when he lands. Or yeah, there it is. Yeah, but he's really all his weight on his foot, and Magnus having a hard. He's ripping his knee pad off. We got a. It's like our trainers are out here.
Check on the condition of Magnus. Can Team Angle survive in this elimination tag? The answer when we return to Impact Wrestling on this Thanksgiving night. And ladies ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Our Impact Wrestling main event. It has so much to bring everybody up to speed with, and it all started when Magnus came flying off the apron with the clothesline and tweaked his knee.
Yeah.
And then during the commercial break, Magnus tried to get up, but it just absolutely collapsed.
No, you're right, Mike. He really did try. He gave a big effort to do that. You see our trainers now that were then during the break helping him back. Suppose a lot from area. He's going to need treatment on that knee or something.
And then how about that clothesline from behind by Bobby Roode that decked Kurt Angle. So now Magnus to the back. It's Kurt Angle against the world out here.
Well, hey, Kurt Angle's everybody's hero. Well, let's see if we can pull it off. It's Thanksgiving, right? Kurt Angle, you know what, I feel like he kind of deserves this Kurt Angle.
Why would you say that?
Because he's everybody's hero. Oh, wait, that's a quick inside roll.
He's got the pin here. Angle's got the victory here. If Owen Hebner turns around, he counts just 2.
It's a cradle, Mike. It's a cradle, tight cradle.
That's what you got.
That's
what you've got on Thanksgiving.
Call the move.
The one night. Inside cradle. Inside cradle.
I'm just trying to help you out, son. Huh? Look at us beat that on the back of the neck, the surgically repaired neck. Oh. Kurt Angle's had about 7, maybe 8,000 surgeries on his neck, right?
And then the high-low. You didn't point that out from Bad Influence. Just continue to apply the pressure to Angle. And you know that Bobby Roode is absolutely loving this.
Everybody's hero, Kurt Angle, in dire straits on Thanksgiving. Get him, Bobby! I hate to be a cheerleader around here. I really don't want to do that.
Oh, yeah, that's a first. Roode going to take Angle quickly up to his shoulders, but Kurt able to slide down. Oh, not only ducks the clothesline, but able to take Bad Influence off the apron, and now Roode takes his other partner, Sabin, down to the floor.
What the hell?
Roode turns around. He meets the Olympic gold medalist on fire, first with clotheslines. And then a flying forearm that drops Roode. Ooh. Whoa. Roode got the Buddha. But Kurt goes belly-to-belly release. First for Roode, then for the X Division champion, Sabin.
Oh, man. Oh, explosive German suplex. Kurt Angle hanging on to that tight grip.
Even though he's outnumbered here 4-on-1. Kurt taking out Bad Influence, taking out Chris Sabin. And now he can concentrate on Bobby Roode, and there's another suplex.
Looks like Bobby getting shot out of a cannon. Whoa. Daniels on that beanie bald head of his. He's getting German right here, too. I don't even think Kurt Angle is German. And he's just German suplex happy.
Why not? Thanksgiving treat for all the members of Team Roode. Well, why not? Kazarian too. Is this amazing that Kurt Angle is able to dig down deep and come up with this many suplexes after suplex?
I don't know if it's amazing. It's impressive. I mean, I'm not going to oversell it like you. That was a pretty good one right there. You realize who's sitting to your right? I'm just wondering. I digress. Kurt Angle looking very impressive with his tight grip here.
Finally.
Look, what am I going to say? He's hitting a plethora of suplexes.
Would you tell the people on Thanksgiving night just how impressive it is that Kurt has been able, after the beating that he's taken in this match?
Mike, hold on. How is Hebner doing?
Yeah. Oh, there's Bad Influence. Now would you give Angle credit?
That was impressive. That was like 2 drumsticks flying in the air on Thanksgiving. Let's take another look. Let's take a look at this double banger German suplex.
Whoa!
Now we're back here. Look at Angle now. He's going to
finish him off.
Ankle lock is on.
This would be amazing to beat the numbers like this. Oh, check this out. Kurt Angle. He's got the double team ankle lock. He's got it on both Daniels and Kazarian.
Are you kidding me?
Watch out, Kurt. Roode's got a chair. Referee doesn't see it. Oh, Kurt avoids the chair, and Kurt drops Roode.
How is Angle doing all this?
Finally, you're getting on board.
Highly impressive, I gotta say.
That time, you realize what Kurt Angle has been doing for the past several minutes, decimating the 4-man team without any partner. And Angle's...
Your winner by disqualification, Team Roode.
Kurt Angle Angle disqualified because he used the steel chair that was introduced into the match by Bobby Roode.
Kurt Angle, the cyborg, he snapped. Guy's a freaking maniac here. He don't even care. It's Thanksgiving. Nut job. Just went crazy with a steel chair.
Wow. Kurt Angle, incredible performance. The Olympic gold medalist at the top of his game here tonight on Thanksgiving, even though his team comes out on the losing end.
What a sore loser, huh?
What are you talking about?
What am I talking about? He lost.
It makes sense. Sore loser. He lost because he used the steel chair and was disqualified by the referee.
Look at his eyes. He's out of his mind.
Out of his mind. That's the focused Kurt Angle that we all know. Yeah, Team Rude, believe it or not, even though they're laid out, they're the winners. We're going to be back with all the fallout on this Thanksgiving night special edition of Impact Wrestling.
Just in time for the Black November blowout. The new album by Jeff Hardy, Plurality of Worlds, has officially hit the shelves of ShopTNA.com. 10 all-new original tracks performed by Jeff Hardy and available on CD or as digital downloads from ShopTNA.com and iTunes. And be sure to check out the autographed limited edition lithographs created from Jeff's hand-painted artwork. Each litho is signed and numbered by Hardy himself. Log on to ShopTNA.com right now and save big.
Moments ago, Team Rude, Team Angle, they fought for their spots at the Dixie Carter Purchase Thanksgiving dinner in the 8-man elimination tag. Team Rude took control early on by eliminating James Storm.
And then, in the shocker for me, Mike, I thought this guy would last longer, but Gunner ended up getting eliminated. Then how about what happened with Magnus, that clothesline off the apron? Oh, look at how he landed on his foot, tweaked his knee a bit. He was out.
And despite an incredible performance by an outmanned, by an outnumbered Kurt Angle, Kurt was disqualified for using a chair, giving the victory and the turkey dinner to Team Rude.
We did it, boys. You guys all right? We did it. You okay? Yeah, I think
so. Get in here.
That was assault and battery, wasn't it?
Team,
Are the cops coming?
Hey, we did the job. We won. That's right. We gotta get ready.
Yes.
Listen, we gotta get ready. Yeah. We gotta go out for the feast. Winner, turkey dinner feast, right?
That's right.
I want you guys to think long and hard what you're thankful for the most.
All right.
Hey, champ, guys, think long and hard.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm gonna tell you guys what I'm thankful for the most.
All right.
For being me.
Of course.
For being the It Factor Professional Wrestling.
Yeah, buddy. What to be thankful for?
For beating Kurt Angle again. Tonight for a third straight time.
Third time is the charm.
Kurt Angle, I just proved again, you can't beat me. Ah!
No, I don't know how that happens. That's not part of the plan. How do you get pinned right in front of your partner while he's sitting there looking? Well, just like with the world title match. How does that happen? That's not part of the plan either.
Stop right there, man. What is the plan? Tell me what the plan is.
Well, I mean, I know you have individual dreams, but do you have a goal as a team?
Do we? Is it your plan or is it our goal? Why don't you tell him, cowboy?
I'll tell you this, no one is going to dictate the future of James Storm and Gunner. No one.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's 1 week from tonight. It's Final Four time. Taz, listen to this. It's going to be Kurt Angle versus Magnus, last man standing.
I mean, this is a pick-em to me. I mean, look, Kurt Angle, you never know if Kurt Angle is unpredictable. He's a cyborg, but Magnus, is this his time? We'll see.
How about Bobby Roode versus Jeff Hardy in a tables match?
Table match, I got to tell you, I love Bobby Roode. He's the It Factor, but listen, Jeff Hardy, this is his realm, moving furniture around and going through tables.
Now, let's take a special look at the Final Four.
The TNA title, to me, when I won last year at Bound for Glory, it was the proudest I think I've ever been in professional wrestling.
If I want to be Hall of Fame worthy, I need to prove to the world, to myself, to everyone, that I could become TNA World Heavyweight Champion again.
The World Heavyweight Championship is all I think about. It was my everything. It was all I ever cared about, was the World Heavyweight Championship, and without it, I feel like it's a part of my life is gone.
When the title's on the line, it takes you to a different level, gives you that extra little something to pop that shoulder up, to not tap out.
God willing, I go in there and go for the World Heavyweight title and prove to everybody that I am still the best wrestler in the world.
I want to be the champ more than anything in the world. And when I do become world champion, you will know that I've done everything I can to make that happen.
That truly is what the TNA title means to me. It means you're the best, and I want to claim the title of being, the greatest wrestler on this planet.
I've carried the World Heavyweight Championship longer than anybody else in this company. And I will do it again. I will break my record. I will be known as the greatest champion in the history of this company forever.
Wow, look at you,
Madam,
huh?
how are you? Look at this. This is my Thanksgiving meal that I prepared for you today for your American tradition.
Hey, how are ya?
Well, I don't have to eat this, do I?
Come on, be nice.
Yeah, but we all know the British don't know anything about good food.
Well, listen, you do not have to worry about that one little bit because I have a fantastic gourmet meal sitting on the plane right now. They're waiting for us to take off. I'm going to steal you out of here a little bit early. We're going to head to the ranch. All the cousins are so excited to see you for Thanksgiving. But I have a very important first task for you. You are in charge of this meal tonight.
Right.
I want it to be festive and perfect. Give me a full report after the show.
Will do, madam.
Okay.
And the phone's fully charged.
Okay, good. Well, happy Thanksgiving to you.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, I'm sorry, you people don't. You don't celebrate that. Sorry.
Be a part of our Spike Television audience as Impact Wrestling invades Universal Studios Orlando, December 3rd, 4th, and 5th. VIP packages are available now at ImpactWrestling.com. The Impact Wrestling World Tour returns to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania on December 27th, and then it's Long Island, New York on December 28th. Don't miss the one-night-only series pay-per-view events. First, it's Hardcore Justice in Lowell, Massachusetts on December 29th, and then #Old School will be in Poughkeepsie, New York on December 30th. And on January 16th, join us in Huntsville, Alabama, as Spike TV hosts TNA's Genesis for the first time ever. Tickets are on sale tomorrow with special Black Friday ticket offers. Be sure to check out ImpactWrestling.com for tickets and details.
My lords, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Brought to you by the most influential and beloved family in all of professional wrestling, the Carters. Here is the winner, turkey dinner. And I'd like to bring to the ring now all the invitees, the winners of tonight's bout for this banquet meal.
All the winners being invited to join Rockstar Spud. TNA President Dixie Carter has all the fixings set up. Everybody that won throughout tonight's Impact Wrestling broadcast is here for the big Thanksgiving feast, Taz.
Gotta say, I'm a little disappointed here. I mean, now the Carters realize, Miss Dixie Carter understands, I'm a winner. Why am I not invited to this little feast here? It's Thanksgiving.
You didn't win a match tonight.
I gotta sit next to Mr. Turkey to my left.
What?
That's you. Well, at least the Bromans, they brought their titles and their Rockstar Spud.
You're having problems with that one, aren't you? Well, it doesn't exactly roll off the tongue as you would like to say.
It doesn't. But that turkey would have, get some.
It's so good to see smiling faces. Ladies, gentlemen, welcome to the winner.
Chris. What the hell is she doing here? This is a table for winners only.
Bobby!
You are absolutely right. Sorry, Toots.
Ah!
He's right. Don't worry, I'll bring you a doggy bag. It's okay.
Thighs up. Thighs up. Remember, thighs up.
That's a guy in charge of his ladies. See what I'm saying? What a class act Chris Sabin is.
Thanksgiving. Class act.
Zima, take a seat. Ladies and gentlemen, feast your eyes on a table of true winners. And as a group, we would all like to thank Miss Dixie Carter for our careers here at Impact Wrestling and for this lovely turkey dinner. Now, without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, what are we truly thankful for?
Well, Robert, Frankie and I, we're thankful for a lot of things. We're thankful that we're wildly intelligent, dashingly handsome, well endowed. I mean, there's a lot to be thankful for. Everything's coming up bad influence, isn't it, Francois?
I, for one, first of all, am thankful that Joe Parker's not here to drink this gravy or fornicate with that pumpkin pie.
Yeah, that's gross. That's gross. That's gross.
But I'm thankful that I get to spend Thanksgiving with Christopher Daniels and Bobby Roode, the Extraordinary Gentlemen's Organization.
Well, I'm thankful for Lady Tapa for being so dominant. And I'm really thankful for being the prettiest, most dominant TNA knockout in the history of the company. And I think that's it. Oh, and my family.
Well, I am very, very, very thankful for the beautiful, luxurious hair that's on the top of my head. I am thankful for being the greatest X Division champion of all time. And I am thankful. Oh, yeah. Velvet Sky. I'm thankful for Velvet Sky, too. Thank you.
He's got a hell of a mane. That's his hair.
I'm going to speak on behalf of the Bromans. We're saying I'm very thankful for three-time Mr. O, Phil Heath, and the resident DJ for TNA, DJ Zima Ion, now part of the Bromans. The Bromans are also thankful that tonight we didn't have to wear the turkey suits. And we're thankful for being the greatest TNA tag champs of all time, bro. All right, boys, all right. Finally, I would like to say I am thankful for the real Thanksgiving, which was last month in Canada. One hell of a celebration. I am also thankful for being the it factor of professional wrestling and defeating Kurt Angle. More than once, more than twice, I beat Kurt Angle here again tonight. And each and every one of you here and around the world will be thankful when the it factor becomes your next world heavyweight champion. Now, winner, turkey dinner. Let's eat, boys. Girls, let's eat.
Wait a minute. Not so fast.
Guess who's coming to dinner? You remember that?
The Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle.
I don't see a ring full of winners. What I see is a ring full of turkeys. And while each of you cheated to get into that ring tonight, none of you will get to enjoy the fruits of your labor.
Is that so? Well, if you think you're so bad, Kurt Angle, why don't you come join us? You think you're so bad? Why don't you come in and take on all of us?
I'll tell you what, Bobby, if you were alone and I were alone, I'd kick your ass. But you're not alone, and neither am I.
Oh, yeah. Kurt's got backup. James Storm, Gunner, Eric Young, ODB, Velvet Sky, Dewey Barnes, and North Furnham.
Oh, no, the guys in the turkey suits, the nerds! Well, there's not enough chairs around that little table. I don't think anybody's worried about any apple pie or stuffing. We might get ourselves a little... See, Ryan better pick his britches up.
Showdown on Thanksgiving night, and oh yeah!
Oh, no.
All hell has broken loose.
Velvet and Gale. Oh man, this is crazy.
Velvet.
Oh, pie in the face.
Oh, in the face of the Knockouts champion, Gail Kim.
Oh man. Gail just got a mouthful of pie on Thanksgiving.
ODB swinging the steel chair for Lady Tapa.
And ODB, she's just looking for the booze. Oh, man, Rockstar Spud.
Rockstar Spud, easy for you to say.
Easy for me to say. Oh, look at this crazy Eric just got a turkey. Oh! Man, that's all breast right in the head. Hey, well, he's used to that with his wife.
Oh, there's one.
Just lift up ODB and throw at him.
That's a club sandwich is what that is.
Uh-oh, Gunner. He's used to, like, banquets like this.
Oh, looks like the bromans are in trouble, courtesy of Storm and Gunner. Rockstar Spud, I'll help you with that one. Freaking out around ringside.
Oh, well,
I don't think our TNA president, Dixie Carter, should be happy about this feast that she set out.
Flying nerds, Mike.
Furnham and Barnes.
Furnham and Stevens and Burnham.
What?
Flying nerds.
Flying turkeys.
We're going to need a new ring. Oh, Mr. Spud, you're going to have to answer to Mrs. Carter.
The ring absolutely destroyed by this outrageous brawl on Thanksgiving night, and the charge led by the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle.
The poor chief of staff of TNA President Dixie Carter. Mr. Spud, Rockstar Spud. This whole thing went to hell. Oh, God, I can smell the drink.
Drink up, Taz, drink up.
Everybody's guzzling beers. Oh, ODB, shocking. EY. I thought with his medical condition he can't drink. Guess not.
What a way to spend the holidays. Thanksgiving night 2013.
Even the nerds are drinking.
Never forget.
You gotta ID that guy. How old is he? Dewey Barnes.
And ladies and gentlemen, join us 1 week from tonight for the Final Four. Kurt Angle versus Magnus. Last man standing. Bobby Roode versus Jeff Hardy in a tables match. Happy Thanksgiving from TNA.